for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction For sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction.
Can-Am Senior B action at the ILA. We have the hometown Grand River Warriors facing the Tonawanda Braves. I am Stephen Camp for Blue Squash Productions, and we are ready to roll in about a minute and a half. Just wanted to let you know that we are good to go live from the ILA on Blue Squash. Thanks to Legends General Store, Plank Road One Stop, and Sea Hill Construction for making it possible. And we're very much looking forward to this game. Again, we've got about 1 minute till startup, and we will be underway. We're going to have the Grand River Warriors in brand new uniforms, the bright orange going left to right, and the Tonawanda Braves wearing their blacks. We're going to be having that for you on Blue Squash Productions in a couple of minutes. Stay with us. Welcome, lacrosse friends, to Can-Am Lacrosse action. It's 7:59 and the 8 o'clock game is underway. We are ready to roll. Everyone's keen to get going. The officials are John Zabo and Trent Bray, who just did a FNLA Junior B game, and they are ready for their second of the day. And there's the first shot by Tonawanda. That is off the post. A hard rip from Waylon Abrams, and we are underway. Here's Cam Simpson. That's another hard shot. That one's swallowed up by Jay Gibson between the pipes for the Grand River Warriors. A new team this year, sporting their flashy new jerseys, uniforms, first time today, and that's an over and back, and I guess that's okay. We are into the offensive zone. Adam Antoine taking the ball here. Goes to the far side to Dalton Thomas. Thomas's pass doesn't quite connect. Into the offensive zone. Tonawanda comes. That's Silas Jonathan with it. He's going to get a little pick there. Trying to open some space was Avery Steinbach Parker. That's Steinbach Parker right there. He was the rookie of the year in CUFLA, the Canadian University Field Lacrosse Association, playing with the Brock Badgers. He wanted that pass at the end, but trying to get a shot off before the shot clock expired was Owen Hill. Hill is shoved out of the way from behind by Phil Henry, but the Braves come away with the ball. So the Six Nations Fire pulled out a 12-6 victory in the Junior B tilt just before this one. Also available on Blue Squatch. Can the Tonawanda Braves get a little vengeance for their junior teammates? They certainly start off well with Avery Steinbach Parker early on in the game, getting the first goal. And you see he takes his pass right at the restraining line, little pick, and shoots around his defender, uses him as a screen. Lovely play by Avery Steinbach Parker. We're going to have Richie Albert taking the draw for the Warriors. We're going to see who's dropped in there for the Braves. Ball still loose along the boards. Eventually Simpson comes away with it. He's going to drive into the corner. The lane opens to the net. Spins through. Great effort by Simpson. And he was looking at the bench the whole way. I think he knew that lane was there. And he was going to try to take advantage. Now he steps around, fakes the shot. Big pick by the big man, Gates Abrams. Absolutely flattens Dust Miracle. And that's going to result in an illegal pick violation. And the Warriors up for an offensive set. Ball's on the floor, scooped up there by Adam Antoine. That one gets loose and it will roll all the way in to Jake Lazor, starting between the pipes for the Braves. Ball still loose on the floor. A little spin by Steinbach Parker. Makes the pass up top. Quickly moved around. Owen Hill on his offside. Thought about a shot, gets one off, misses the net. The shot clock's going to expire. They don't have to pick it up. Yeah, a heads-up play there by Phil Henry. He'll just let the 30 expire. Now he's got some pressure from Owen Hill, but makes the pass to the near side to Tim Johnson. And into the offensive zone rumbles Jason Henhock. Nice pass out of the corner. There's a good chance for Henhock, but he's turned aside, and Lazor with the outlet. Over one player and to the next. On the run here. Nice step around the pick there. And the shot by Silas Jonathan has got a little help on the run from Anthony D'Amico. And here comes Tommy Montour, the legend. He's just going to let it fly and score. And I was thinking, Tom Montour, maybe you're rushing a little bit with that shot. Maybe not, as he will step over the restraining line and just blast one. He liked what he saw, and they like the result. It is 1-1. The Warriors on the board. Tom Montour, I tell you, he is one of the most dynamic transition players you have seen in this sport. Long run with the Buffalo Bandits. playing in Six Nations through the years. Just a terrific player. Nice to see him back on the floor. He kicks that one ahead to himself, comes up with it, and he's on the run once again. Don't think he's going to pull up and just rip it this time, because they're going to be ready for him. So he'll bounce one over to the far side. Got it there to Steve Harris, and they move it on quickly. Here's Jake Bomberry. Pass through, behind the back rip, attempted by Dalton Thomas. Didn't quite connect on that one. That pass gets all the way down the floor, gets away from Jay Gibson, and he's going to head out and try and play it. He is pretty much open game there, and Ian Dolak is on top of him, but eventually it does bounce to the Warriors defender. He'll hand it off, and here comes Bomberry. There's a chance. Opportunity there for Jason Henhock. He was stopped. That's going to be a back in, and the Warriors will get possession back. There's a chance, and they score. Jake Lazor thought he had it, but that is going to be a goal for Jake Bomberry. And look at Bomberry just setting a little seal in the middle and slips through. Nice pass to him on top of the crease. And the Warriors have taken their first lead of the game. Five minutes into the first period, and things are starting to heat up. We expect a good one here. Warriors take it off the draw. Tim Johnson moves it ahead. Todd Thomas will get up over center, spin back. Got some pressure from Syvac Parker. That pass through was picked off. Cam Seneca withstands the forecheck pressure, and he's going to turn around and maintain possession, hand it off for the Braves coming to the offensive zone. There's Nick Gray on the run. Gets a shot off, stopped by Gibson. Will handle it and hand it off to Tom Montour. Montour over center. Lobs to the near side. There's Jake Bomberry. Shot stopped by Lazor. An immediate outlet attempt on the run. Stone Chubb made the pass across, didn't quite connect. And it will be Warriors possession. Coming off the boards. Defenders all over the one play, but that leaves Todd Thomas open. And he will make the most of that opportunity. You can see three Braves sliding up high onto the ball. Thomas just slips in behind. And we've got ourselves a 3-1 game. The Warriors starting to come together. I was talking to some of their players before the game, and they mentioned, yeah, you know, it's going pretty well. It's a new team this year, so they're still kind of figuring things out as they go. But they are feeling like it's getting more consistent. They're starting to come together as a team. The nature of the Can-Am League, like so many summer leagues, is you tend to have a little bit more cohesion as you get to the playoffs. Things kind of working themselves out through the regular season. Possession once again. Little spin underneath. Pretty well defended there by Cam Seneca, who can play at either end of the floor. And this could be a breakout on the run is Shadow Jonathan. He scores! Shadow Jonathan, I think, may have surprised everybody. You can see he scoops this ball up. He's on his offside. Defender coming. Maybe not a great shooting angle, but hey, it worked. Goal there for Shadow Jonathan. That's a beauty. Welcome everyone watching on Blue Squash Productions. Thanks so much for being with us. I'm Steven Stamp alongside Trevor Butts. And I just want to give a shout out to my wife, Carrie McMaster, who is at home watching and giving me some feedback on the audio, which is very much appreciated. We got things sorted out. Apparently it sounds good for this game, so we're very happy to have got that sorted out. And we are very pleased to be bringing you this action in the Can-Am League. Can-Am is back in Canada. The Warriors putting the can back in Can-Am as they are on the Canadian side of the border here on the Six Nations of the Grand River Territory. And that ball is won and run off with by Richie Albert. They'll hand it to Rio Johnson. Is that Rio Johnson playing defense with a Woody? We're used to seeing Rio Johnson. Maybe I've read his name wrong. I thought it was Rio Johnson. He's a dynamic young offensive player. Stu Martin steps around a pick, shoots, saved by Lazor. Pops right up into his defensive stance, and they make the outlet pass over on the near side. Here comes Silas Jonathan on the run, covering a ton of ground with long gliding steps. Gates Abrams back to him. Silas Jonathan, great shot. He is checked hard by Phil Henry as he goes to the turf. It's a pretty heads-up play by Russ Davis to just drop the ball there for Tommy Montour as there was a bit of forecheck pressure. Along the near boards. That one's drifted just high. Here's another chance. Oh, that is a rip. Didn't make it. I think the Braves were thinking, or at least hoping, that was after the 30-second buzzer. But we're going to see whether it got in. We actually, we can see. Oh, that was late. That may have been late. Let's just run that one again. Can we do it again? Yeah, we're running it one more time, and we'll see. Oh, that was pretty close. Pretty close. It may have made it. It may have made it. That's a heck of a shot by Kobe Martin. Still battling for the face-off possession, and eventually it's Jake Bombery coming away with it. He hands it off there for Tim Johnson, who's going to battle his way across center under some pressure from Avery Steinbach Parker. Once again into the offensive zone, the Warriors getting things rolling a little bit here. They're up 4-2. But now the play comes back the other way, and the Braves on the run. It actually just skips away from Stone Chubb, and that's going to slow things down. Let's set up the O. He's going to stay up for the offensive shift. He actually lifts it forward by the coaching staff, but he's playing a lot out the back door, just staying up for offensive shifts. Here's a chance on top of the crease for Cam Simpson. He knows he went through the crease and can't play that one, so he has to leave it there, and Russ Davis comes up with it, but now Simpson is able to get it. He's pushed down from behind, didn't have possession, so it's just going to be a possession foul, and the Braves will start off with it. Nelson Logan backpedaling now, flips it over to the far side, and the Braves looking to attack here. Logan with the pass, looking for the go on the give and go, but then kind of pulled up and let the shot come from the far side. Warriors setting up. Off the boards. There's a pick and roll. Well defended. Nice job jumping off it by the D, but then they miss out as it goes off. That is Phil Henry. Been playing a lot of defensive shifts, but look at that. No hesitation as he takes that blast from the top of the formation. And it's 5-2 for the Warriors. Back underway, the Warriors with possession once again as we hit that midway point of this first period. Grand River and Tonawanda both got off to 3-2 starts. Since then, Tonawanda with a win. So they are 4-2. The Warriors with a loss, they've fallen to 3-3. That's a hard shot from the outside. The Warriors trying to get back up above 500. So far, so good here. And there's some pressure in the offensive zone, but the Braves will make their way out of the defensive zone. Owen Hill slows things down. I was reminiscing with him about the PBLA, that league, the Pro Box Lacrosse Association, last year. There's a rip from the outside off target, but you could, instead of taking a minor penalty, you could elect for a penalty shot. Owen Hill scored about 1 million goals on penalty shots. It was, at first it was twice per half. That changed pretty quickly to once per half because he and guys like Caleb Benedict and Skylar Thomas were just ripping it up with those penalty shots. Forecheck pressure, but the Braves managed to fight their way through it. And Ian Dolak gets it up over center. He'll hand it off. The Braves will take a moment to get set. Ducking underneath. That shot just misses. Holding call coming. You can see all the referees on the bench calling for that one. And there you see the infraction adjudicated, and we will go back to go to a power play for the Tonawanda Braves. Here's Gates Abrams at the top of the power play. Tommy Montour and DeWitt Martin. DeWitt Martin at the top of the penalty kill. Up to Gates Abrams. Quick stick back door, just missing there from Cam Seneca. Oh, sorry, that wasn't Cam Seneca. That was Waylon Abrams. That makes more sense. Abrams tied up with DeWitt Martin over on the far side as it's run by Phil Henry up into the offensive zone. Montour. He is going to rip another one from downtown. That one's wide. It's tracked down by Jake Bomberry. And they're just going to run out of time on that 30-second clock. Power plays time still. Gates Abrams at the top. He's going to rip one, saved by the arm of Jay Gibson. Goes straight back to the Braves. Fresh 30. They've got more than that on the penalty, on the power play. Abrams has it again. Blasts it, and this time he will not miss. Gates Abrams had the shot earlier. You're going to see he'll lob it over and then gets back into the defenders. At the top, it's split out. You have the cutter through the middle, draws a little attention away, and we are going to have a goalie water break, but that is a nice finish from Gates Abrams. We'll take another peek. As you can see, the cutter there, I think it's Avery Steinbach Parker, just drawing the defender with him as he pulls Tim Johnson through, and that really opened things up. 5-3, the Braves pull back within a couple. Danny Weiss, number 85 there for the Warriors, having a nice laugh with an opponent. Weiss has done a ton for this team. They said he's basically the player, coach, GM. He's in charge of most things, putting a ton of work into making the Grand River Warriors happen. Good for him. Possession foul, and Haudenosaunee Miracle is going to go and start with it for the Warriors. He'll wait till the play is blown down. Really great to see him. I haven't seen Dice play at the ILA for a while. I'm pretty sure the last time I saw him was when you see him wearing the left knee brace, was when he blew that knee out, and you could hear the pain that he was in. That was a tough one, but it's really great to see him back. Such a fine young player and fine young man. And they get it back. Hard work on the forecheck by Todd Thomas. Tries the back pass. Didn't quite connect with Richie Albert. And the Braves will come up the other way. Silas Jonathan on the run. He's looking. He's going to push it deep and look for help. He's got Cam Simpson. Gets it to him. To the far side. Step back shot right into the chest of Gibson, who pounces on it. He's looking up the floor. It's not there. He'll go short to Tom Montour. Montour looks down the floor. He's going to hold up as well. 6 minutes to go here in the first. I'm Steven Stamp. Thanks to Legends General Store, Plank Road One Stop, and Sea Hill Construction for sponsoring and making this Can-Am Senior B Lacrosse stream possible here on Blue Squatch Productions. Very excited to be bringing you this game. Hope to be back plenty of times. There's a save by Jake Lazor. The regular season's coming to a close. There's only about a week left. I think things wrap up next Saturday or Sunday. I have to double check that one. Here's Gates Abrams going to the net, drifts one. That was a headbutt by Jake Gibson. He just helmets that one up out of play. Goes back to Gates Abrams, and here's Steinbach Parker. Oh, big slide defensively. Nice job by Danny Weiss. Remember, the first of all his titles was player. He can still play. That was a nice slide, a big hit on defense, and he sets things up for the offense, handing it off there to Stu Martin. Martin will stay and play up front. Right on top. Oh, how nice miracle is stopped by Jake Lazor. It rolls into the corner. They get it back. Little spin by Dice Miracle underneath. Flip pass doesn't quite get to its target. Stu Martin's going to throw a big bump. Long outlet pass. Can't quite connect with Stone Chubb. That might be why they've got him going out the back door. Because look at the wheels as he gets forward. Just barely missed that one. And here's Steve Harris. The Warriors get it back. They're going to get a chance for a shot, but nice job sliding over on defense there to take away that opportunity. And here's a pass along the near side. I think that's Anthony Patterson wearing the number 8. They were trying to figure out before the game which shirt jersey he was going to wear. And I think they settled on the 8 for him. That was one of a few. And now we've got a scuffle in front of the net. And Russ Davis is getting after a player, and that's going to be a goal. While a lot of stuff was going on out front, really hard to keep track. You can see Davis, number 5, getting the stick up in the face, and they go perfect backdoor pass. And Jay Gibson went over to be part of that discussion, that situation, and that left the net wide open on the back door. Possession will go to Grand River. Tom Montour will start with it. Cam Seneca hovering right on top of him. And Tommy Montour very calmly takes that one off, hands it over. And here's a chance up top. Thought there was consideration by Todd Thomas of a shot. That one was shot, but it did not get through. Blocked by Anthony D'Amico. 10 on the shot clock as the Warriors hang on to it. That one's going to be tipped away. Almost grabbing it up front. Ball still loose. It's going to be grabbed by D'Amico, and he'll take off. Steps over center. It's Gates Abrams coming off the bench. Gates Abrams gets a pick. There's the roll. Steinbach Parker, great twister in the goal. That is how you run the pick and roll. Steinbach Parker, watch this pick. He'll pass the ball, pick, roll. So that's a give and go and pick and roll all in one. That is a beauty. Really nice little play there. Big pick by Steinbach Parker as he just came flying over. Again, the Brock Badger Kufla Rookie of the Year. Brock Badgers will be hosting the Piscataway Cup this November. Excited to get back to St. Catharines for that. Here's a chance and a goal right off the bat. Stu Martin
takes that pass right off the draw. You can see they win it. Richie Albert ahead. Nice play to tap it ahead to Dice Miracle. And that is a lovely little three-way passing play. Watch it one more time. Albert with the win. Miracle. Oh, just precise. Love it. Love it. Less than 3 to go. It is tight again. It's 6-5. As that goal, we'd come back to a tie for Tonawanda, and that one squeezes the Warriors ahead. Thanks everyone for being with us. Really glad that you're able to join us. Check out all kinds of action on Blue Squatch Productions. As Owen Hill's shot goes off a defender and up out of play. No, they're going to say it was off a teammate, a little friendly fire, and they're going to have to leave the ball there in the corner. And it will be the Warriors coming forward. Along the near boards, Jake Bomberry. They get it over to the far side. There's Todd Thomas. Bomberry rips one, went twister. Lazor had to adjust at the last second, managed to get a piece of it. You can hear them yelling for help. The Braves will get it. They try the long outlet pass. That's not going to get there to Silas Jonathan. It goes straight back over, and Dalton Thomas picks it up. Here come the Warriors trying to extend their lead here in the final 2 minutes of this first period. I'm Steven Stamp, and this is Can-Am Lacrosse action live on Blue Squatch Productions. Haudenosaunee Miracle going to the net, loses it just as he was popping into some open space, tracks down the loose ball, but throws away that pass as he had a cutter. Jason Henhart going to the net. Here's a chance. Oh, there's going to be a blown down behind the play. As Anthony Patterson can't believe it. He had a chance there. Get a quick look at the end of what was going on there. Here's Patterson. He's got the ball, and look at the look. He's like, come on, guys. I had a breakaway. What are you doing? Messing around. And that is going to be a penalty to Shadow Jonathan. It's just Jonathan, which is why play was blown down. And it's going to be a power play for the Warriors. They will try to extend that lead. So they set up on the power play. Strong left with Jake Bomberry at the top. Bomberry gets the pass back. Oh, it's picked off. Breakaway chance here, all on his own. Oh, hard sidearm rip, but that one's turned aside as Owen Hill. Sorry, that was Stone Chubb on the breakaway. He's going to head back to the bench. The wheels on Stone Chubb, very impressive. Nice job making that pickoff. Couldn't quite cash in at the other end. That would have tied it up, the shorty. Boy, a shorthanded goal, last minute goal. Both of those tend to be momentum swingers. Instead, we go back to the other end, and Haudenosaunee Miracle with a beautiful finish on the back door. This is going to be a little three-way passing play. Miracle made the first pass, drifted down to the crease, and puts that one in. So with 36.9 left, instead of being all tied up, we have a 7-5 lead for the Grand River Warriors. Grand River's got the possession once again. There's only about a 2 or 3 second difference, so they could pull the keeper. They're going to leave Jay Gibson in and just go with their regular 5 attackers. Probably wait fairly late in the clock before they take a shot, one would think. Oh, maybe not. They're just going to let it rip. Stopped by Jake Lazor. He's going to have a chance to move it up the floor. Going to have to go short because there was nobody there. Running in and taking that pass. Tonawanda, here's the shot. Last second attempt. Actually, that's the last second attempt. Won't quite work out. We will go to the break with the score 7-5 in live Can-Am action. The Grand River Warriors over the Tonawanda Braves. I'm Steven Stamp with Blue Squatch Productions presentation of this game. Thank you so much for being with us, and thanks to Legends General Store, Plank Road One Stop, and Sea Hill Construction. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
For sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction.
And Senior B Can-Am action. I jumped the gun a little. I was too excited to get going. We weren't back on the stream on the camera, but we are now. I am Steven Stamp, raring to bring you period number 2. That was a high-scoring and exciting first period. The Grand River Warriors up 7-5 over the Tonawanda Braves. And there is plenty more action to come. You can count on it. Thanks once again to our sponsors making this stream available. Legends General Store, Plank Road One Stop, and Sea Hill Construction. We're excited. It's been a while, really, since we've been able to stream from the ILA, but shout out to Kurt Steyers and the group here who have made improvements to the internet, and it's working. It's working. We're very honored at Blue Squatch to be able to bring you this live stream. Richie Albert is out there, number 20 for the Warriors in those orange uniforms. This is their first game in the new kit. They're looking pretty flash. Tonawanda wearing the black with the white trim. Extended discussion between Albert and John Zabo. Zabo and Trent Bray, the referees. And we're ready. Trent Bray saying, let's go. Start it up. And we do. We're underway. Anthony D'Amico battling with it, but it is Albert that comes away with it for the Warriors. Dice Miracle with the pass off. Nice hustle back by Steinbach Parker to get that defensive play and slow things down a little. Looked like Rio Johnson was thinking about having a shot. Face save there by Jake Lazor, and the pirouette with the ball in his stick makes the outlet pass. He did all the hard stuff, gets the outlet pass, and Keenan Ninham had a little trouble getting it, but he corrals it and passes the ball off to a teammate. The offense setting up for the Braves. Getting zesty down inside, some hard battles. There's a shot from Owen Hill. That goes wide. They've got 6 to get a shot off. Steinbach Parker into the corner, comes back out. That bouncer did get off of the goaltender. I think it hit Jay Gibson, and Tom Montour is going to go in and grab that, avoiding a reset for the Braves, and the Warriors will come up into the offensive zone. We're going to have an illegal pick, a little shenanigans behind the play, and it'll be turned over. The Braves will get possession. You've got some players streaming off the bench. One of them was Gates Abrams. It was a little bit too high for him. That one got away, but didn't come to trouble because Tom Montour was there to get it as Russ Davis spun with the ball and just popped out of his stick. Here's Montour into the offensive zone. That one's turned over. Snagged there by Nick Gray. Long outlet pass. You have to play it off the boards. Nicely grabbed by Stone Chubb, but they're going to slow things down a little bit. Braves will get set up. The offense just finishing coming out as there's 15 seconds left, and Chubb will just fire it. Gibson makes that stop, and it's tracked down in the corner by Nelson Logan. And they come back to the reset on the near side. Hard rip is wide. That's picked up out of the crease. He knew he couldn't do it. Stone Chubb looked up as soon as the whistle went. He said, I just couldn't wait. By the time it rolled out of the crease, somebody was there to check me. Warriors into the offensive zone. Ball in the stick of Steve Harris. He moves it across the far side, and Adam Antoine will take it. Antoine Americo. Oh, what a beautiful little touch shot. Virtually no windup on that shot by Haudenosaunee Miracle. Look, he's going to take this pass. That's a nice flip pass and just starts from the hip. Let's take one more look at that one. There's the flip pass and Miracle, the sidearm, and just sneaks it past Jake Lazor. Off the draw, almost catching that one behind the back was Owen Hill. Pretty play if he'd captured it. That's knocked down. Russ Davis loses it, but it pops straight out to Dawit Martin. And they find the man off the bench. How nice Miracle with the shot. Quickly in from the bench. Now we got one the other way, but it's a little bit too far. Johns Hill couldn't quite track that one down. And they're going to have to slow things down, set up the offense. Gates Abrams withstanding some heavy checking pressure. Here's a chance from the top. Stopped by Jay Gibson. Tom Montour slowing it down as the offense gets out for the Warriors. They tried to feed it through. Didn't quite get through to Miracle. Spinning hard twister there by Nelson Logan. Oh, sorry, by Dalton Thomas. Shovel pass out, and they're going to just run out of time as that one didn't connect. And Cam Simpson is going to scoop this one up. And if you're a young player, notice what he did. As he's running forward to get that ball, he took a look at the bench to see who was coming, where they were, see the defense, and get a sense of what was ahead of him before he picked up that ball. So he was ready to make the play he wanted to. Here's a rip from Simpson, stopped by Gibson. Montour with the double team. Oh, flips it behind the back. Beautiful pass to get out of some trouble, but all kinds of forecheck pressure, and that's trouble for Tim Johnson. It'll pop out to Montour, though, and he'll make the bounce pass. They're going to be pretty low on time as they get over center. Just 11 on the shot clock, and that ball will bounce away. Not the possession they were hoping for, but they didn't get into trouble in their own end, so that is something. And now they'll go back on defense. Tom Montour is staying out there for another shift as Stone Chubb comes forward. There's the pass, and Gates Abrams. What a beautiful touch pass by Stone Chubb, and the finish. Look at this. Chubb just waiting, a little pick, and then the roll by Gates Abrams. We're going to take one more peek at this because you can see Abrams, he's the big man right there. There's one pick and completely sealed his man off, ready for the pass and tucks it home. That is lovely. Gates Abrams has been doing that for a while. You know he's going to do it, and you just can't stop him when it's managed perfectly. Ripped out there by Anthony D'Amico all the way back to Lazor. That pulls it back to a 2-goal game. Zachary Terry made the pass, looking for the backdoor cut, gets the give and go, and just about took that one. Now it will be a goal. Let's see how that one came about as Gibson had made the save. And you see the shot right there. Oh, it just slid by a couple of. It just slid by the defenders. You see the shot here off the leg and just bounces over Cam Simpson. Johnny on the spot to tuck it home. It's 8-7. The Braves tightening this one up. Boy, high scoring game. 15 goals in 25 minutes. We could be well into the 30s if they keep this up. Got to think at some point the defense and goalies will come around it. The Braves players just absolutely flattened. A penalty is coming after the huge hit on Silas Jonathan sent him to the turf. Gates Abrams, the 6th attacker. Steinbach Parker to Silas Jonathan, the man who had flattened and took the penalty. It's going to be a high sticking call. And we'll see whether it's 2 or 5. We're going to see the end of the play here as they get that scoring chance. Ball goes up and out of play, and that will send him off to the box for, I think it's a deuce. You see the Trent Bray explaining to Gates Abrams why it's 2 and not 5. I think he's pretty sharp, pretty on the ball with that one. So, with the power play, Tonawanda a chance to tie this one up. Gates Abrams at the top. Saved by Gibson. Warriors looking down the floor. Oh, Tommy Montour got kind of spun around. Tried to get it down onto Jake Lazar and check, but they go the other way. Here's Owen Hill. He's got Gates Abrams off the bench. He's going to pass it. Oh, he almost got it through there. What a chance for Waylon Abrams. It just tips off the end of the head of the stick. Tom Montour looking at the give and go, possibly with Tim Johnson. Wasn't there. He's got it himself. Swims by. Tries to spin in. Pretty good defense. Gets the shot off through traffic. Lazar just got himself in position and makes that save. Still a minute on the power play. Gates Abrams hands it back to Logan. Back to Abrams, back to Logan. Then they go down low. That almost looked like a lane. Spinning and shooting, but not being able to find his spot was Waylon Abrams. Montour way up the floor. Nice catch. Oh, what a beautiful play. That is sensational. And just looking up, making the short pass. I think that's a key. And Tommy Montour is calling for it. He finds Jake Bomberry off the bench. And that is just beautiful. And you can hear they were talking and letting him know to make that play, make that pass ahead. I think who made the first pass. Oh, that's a beauty. And that's a shorthanded goal for the Warriors as they go end to end in about 2 seconds. And Jake Bomberry finishes it. Anthony D'Amico comes away with possession off the draw to himself. And here's Steinbach Parker heading to the bench after handing it off. Still 22 seconds on the power play. Time for the Braves to work with. As Simpson around the corner. There's Gates Abrams. That one got away from him. Tom Montour spinning through traffic. That's quite a play. And he is off. He's got a man off the bench. It's not there. And he scores. Tom Montour. What a great play. You had Jason Henhock coming in off the bench. And you can see he's thinking pass. It's not there. So he's just going to take the rip. That is a dandy of a finish. Oh, Lazar almost had that. I think he thought he had it. Sneaks through. 2 shorthanded goals on the same power play for the Grand River Warriors, and they go up 10-7. That is not what Tonawanda was thinking when they got that man advantage. Can't really call it a man advantage as it turned out, but just great job looking up the floor. And man, Tom Montour makes things happen, and Jake Bomberry racing in off the bench. Here's another chance. This is How Nice Miracle. That one's off the inside of the post. Bomberry tracks it down. That was almost another one. The Warriors are really heating up here. Adam Antoine backs up, hands it over to Miracle. Sets the big pick, the roll, but nicely defended. Really good job by Keenan Ninham. Oh, but they leave a little too much space for Dust Miracle. Look at that. Miracle just steps around. It wasn't even a pick yet, really, as the pick was coming from Todd Thomas. Now we're going to have a goalie water break, so we'll take another look at this one. And you can see just before the defender can get there. How early can we see that one? It was a little bit late start in the replay, so we missed most of the pass, but it's a huge one for the Warriors. They move ahead 11-7. This has been close throughout, but the Warriors threatening to really pull off and take a bit of a lead. So the water break will serve as a bit of a timeout for the Braves. Pleased to have all of you here, lacrosse friends, watching. Hope you're enjoying the show. This all came together relatively late. Had some things came up that we were able to do the stream. And again, the internet here being so vastly improved has made it possible to be live. Jay Gibson is getting his toe cap taped up and his leg pad taped up. So we're going to be another few seconds here. But we would like to thank once again Legends General Store, Plank Road One Stop, and Sea Hill Construction for making this live stream of Can-Am Senior B Lacrosse on Blue Squatch possible. Thanks to Trevor Butts being here and making everything work. And he is on the camera. I am Steven Stamp on the mic and doing the replays. I'm doing okay on the replays. I know I've messed a few up, but it's coming. It's coming. Albert and D'Amico again. They are battling. Owen Hill has it. Drives to the net. Splits the D. Shoots. Stopped by Gibson. Heck of an effort by Owen Hill. Braves taking their time to set up. Here's Hill. He'll try and find his way through. Spins back over the top. There's some room here for Steinbach Parker. Oh, backdoor to Hill. Oh, what a rip. That wasn't Hill. That was Zachary Terry. And that was a dandy. You see Terry's going to get this hard pass across and just drives over the top. Gets the defender kind of stuck in the sand a little bit. Coming towards him. Uses that against him to his advantage. And Zachary Terry, that was pretty nice. We're going to move Zachary Terry up amongst the forwards where he belongs. He's been playing both ends of the floor, but he looked fantastic on that one. And the Braves get it back. Can they keep this run rolling? Well, it's not much of a run. Yeah, it's one goal. That pass doesn't connect, but it is tracked down in the corner. Here's Chubb. Rips one that's blocked by a defender's foot out front. Players hitting the deck behind the play, but it is run forward by Stu Martin. Jason Henhock hands it off. Warriors just getting their full complement of forwards out. Tracked down by Dust Martin. Long outside rip late in the 30. Kind of handcuffed Lazor a little bit, but he does recover and get that ball. And Keenan Ninham will run it forward. Simpson driving to the net. That's going to be a penalty. A big hit there from Danny Weiss. It's going to be a high sticking call. Let's see if we catch this. Just going to see the end of the play there. Sorry. But so Danny Weiss off, and that's going to give the Braves a chance to keep ticking away. It's 2 minutes, so not a major. I think that's the right call. Gates Abrams will start at the top as it is strong right again for the Braves on this power play. The lefty's having a go here. Waylon Abrams with it. Immediately back to Gates Abrams. Waylon to Gates. To Waylon. He's going to shoot. That one's blocked by the defender. Drilled Phil Henry in the backside. Got through, and Gates Abrams hard shot. That one's well off target. It's going to be an over and back. It'd be a 30 anyway. So the Warriors will come up into the offensive zone. Henry looking none the worse for wear after blocking that last shot on the last possession. Little spin. Well defended, though. Nick Gray staying all over the top of Dalton Thomas. Thomas fights through, swims through to try and get back to it, but Cam Seneca had it, and it's eventually going to be scooped up by Silas Jonathan. Gates Abrams takes it to the top. Still almost a minute on this power play. As it comes here to Waylon Abrams to Gates. Back to Waylon. Gates is going to let that. No, he's going to Waylon. Nice save. Oh, and that's going to be a major. That is, I think it's going to be a major as Russ Davis got his stick up into the face, and he wasn't very happy with the Tonawanda player going into the crease after the shot. But you can see here, we catch the end of it. You can see that's just a stick straight to the face. Another high sticking call, and I would think this is a major. Oh, it's a minor. Okay, 2 minutes. All right, I thought it was pretty direct contact to the face. So 5-on-3 for about 37 seconds. Gates Abrams down low, but it's picked off. Nice job taking that one away by Colby Martin. Kobe Martin, sorry. They're going to take their time here. Stu Martin. Thought he'd lost the ball. He actually still has it. Manages to fight away. Spins back around. Stu Martin takes a look. Sees 7 seconds. He's going to go for another reverse. Picks it up. Great effort by Stu Martin. One hand behind the back or through the legs, facing away from the net, and actually got it on. That was a shot on net that Jake Lazor had to stop. It wasn't a hard shot, but still, pretty impressive effort by Stu Martin. Still a minute 10 on the power play. Gates Abrams will throw it back to Whalen. And they're joined there by Nelson Logan. Skip pass tried down to the corner to Cam Simpson. Didn't quite connect. 3 to shoot, so Whalen Abrams blasted. Gibson stops him. It's going to be picked up by Owen Hill. Fresh 30, and they've still got 48 seconds on the power play. Chance to try and close it down within 2. Remember, the Warriors had a couple of shorthanded goals recently. Gates Abrams, a little sidearm shot. That's going to be a back in. No, they're going to say loose ball push. Pretty good call. Whalen Abrams was the reason that the Warrior went back into the crease. But Whalen Abrams with the forecheck. No hands in the air after some solid contact to the back. And Whalen Abrams is a little surprised, especially because he just got called for the push in the back. Here's Haudenosaunee Miracle. Oh, nice toe drag. Shoots, stopped, and steps wide of the goalie, Jake Lazor. Good, respectful play there. They've got a man ahead. It's Whalen Abrams. Oh, he can't catch the pass. Nice job getting that loose ball, though, without stepping on the crease. He's being watched there by Danny Weiss. He'll pass it off, but you can hear the bench yelling, up, 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 up. And they didn't get it there in time. Big chop. Nice defensive effort there from Rio Johnson. Long outlet pass from Tom Montour. Trying to hit Haudenosaunee Miracle coming off the bench. He gets it. Shoots. Nice save, Lazor. I like that play. We're going to have a quick peek at that one. Not for long, because, okay, yeah, we're taking some time. Tonawanda is taking their time setting up. Look at that play by Dice Miracle. Love it. Didn't result in a goal, but it was a nice effort. Gates Abrams. Penalty coming. We heard it up here. It's definitely a sound penalty to an extent, but the sound came from somewhere. Here's Whalen Abrams. Spin underneath. Nice recovery, Stu Martin. Steinbach Parker tries to make the pass. And it will be 2 minutes for the slash to Danny Weiss. And the Braves back to the power play. They have had tons of opportunities. They're going to need to take advantage of some. Again, it's an 11-8 game. The Grand River Warriors leading. They had 2 shorthanded goals on 1 power play. And it is feisty between Whalen Abrams and Phil Henry out front. Hard shot for the far top corner, but just missing. And it's going to be an it's not an over back right. It's only on the penalty kill. They have to worry about that, not the power play. So Cam Simpson will flip it down in the corner. They come up top to Gates Abrams. He's thinking about it. He does shoot. That one's a little bit high. He's just off target. He's got to recalibrate that stick and get those shots going where he wants. Hard rip ahead. Oh, what a goal. Tom Montour, the great pass to Kobe Martin. Look at this. There's the first pass, and Tom Montour knows what he is doing. He is ready before that even gets to him. Look at this. Tom Montour's looked ahead. He knows where he wants to go. And that's a gorgeous pass, a great catch in traffic by Kobe Martin. And what a finish. Another shorthanded goal by the Grand River Warriors. Stuart Martin came up with that. There is Stu Martin. Came up with that ball, but then lost it to Steinbach Parker. And here's Stone Chubb. Oh, quick release on the backdoor. Quick stick by Stone Chubb as he jumped up, or Steinbach Parker as he jumped up to take that one on the pass from Chubb. Now they're going to slow it down, step back up on the 5-on-4. Owen Hill Fakes the pass, shoots. Gibson with the stop. Montour pulls it back to himself. He's looking up again. And again, they've got a man off the bench. Close to 2 main, but I think they're okay. Haudenosaunee Miracle just misses. He can't pick that up because he went through the crease, but Dust Miracle is there to get it. About 40 left on the penalty and 22 right now on the shot clock. So they're going to try and eat up some time. Tom Montour stayed back in the defensive zone. He's just walking up just past his center now. And he's there to take a pass if they need him. They're down to 10 on the shot clock. Haudenosaunee Miracle is right by the bench. I think he's just going to wait if nobody comes near him. He'll flip it down. Where's he going to shoot? No, he'll just roll it to the corner. He's right by the bench. Defender comes out. And with 15 left in the penalty, we'll see if Tonawanda tries to push and get a chance here. Don't want to risk the breakaway if you shoot late in the power play. Gates Abrams to Whalen. Quick stick attempt. The pass down is knocked down by Tom Montour. Oh my goodness. That's a rocket from Whalen Abrams. He has been looking for something to come. See, it gets away there, but a nice little flip pass by Gates Abrams. And we've got a bit of a scrum over inside the restraining line. A few players from each team getting into each other's faces. We'll see if any penalties ensue. I'm not sure. I think they're just telling everyone, go to your benches and let's knock off the tomfoolery. It's 12-9. Big for the Braves to get that one because all the shorthanded goals they've given up really wear on you. They need to climb back into this one. Hey, they're far from out of it, obviously. 12-5 with 4:05 to go here in the second. I'm Steven Stamp. Pleased to be bringing this live stream on Blue Squatch Productions. I'm hoping we're back next week because Allegheny's coming to town. The Allegheny Arrows, that should be a heck of a game. That's a hard shot from the outside, isn't it? Oh, Jason Henhock couldn't quite come up with it. We're going to have a penalty coming. John Zabo's seen enough for the time being. It's the holding call. That's going to be Tommy Montour going, and probably not one his coaches will love in the offensive zone, taking a holding call. Tonawanda, another power play. How many penalties can Grand River take and not get burned by them? They are a plus when they're shorthanded. Here's Gates Abrams. Passes it, trying for the quick stick to Cam Simpson. Got away from him. Hard cross floor pass. Good movement. Hard rip. That one gets wide, but Gates Abrams gets it back. Oh, nice attempt on the quick stick on the back door by McCoy Abrams. But Whalen Abrams, here is a breakaway. Kobe Martin. Nice save, Lazor. It's going to roll out to Anthony Patterson. He will turn and head up the floor. Still lots of time on the power play for the Braves. Switching up a bit with Nelson Logan at the top. He fires one. That was blocked out front. Danny Weiss has it. He's going for a run. Are they going to push for another chance? Why not? Oh, great fake, great pass. It just gets away from Jason Henhock. There's going to be a penalty behind the play. I don't think we got that. Let's check. Just in case we caught it as the play was coming up the floor. No. Trevor did a perfect job following that play. It was a great look by Danny Weiss. Nice pass. It just didn't quite connect. Now you can see there's some dissatisfaction all over between these benches. This one's ramping up in intensity as we near the playoffs. Of course, the winner of the Can-Am Senior B League goes to the President's Cup. Last year was the Tuscarora Tomahawks, coming 5th in the regular season, last in the 5-team league last year, and fighting their way through to win the championship. And they had some really good moments at the President's Cup. Not terrific results, but not too bad. It's a roughing call. It'll be 2 minutes, so we're going to be 4-on-4 for 59 seconds, and then a 101 power play for Grand River. They've not seen much power play time. They'll start with Steve Harris up at the top. Pretty nice movement by Jake Bombery there. Can he get through? They're going to have an illegal pick called, and that will send ball the other way. They've got a man ahead. Nice hustle to get open, falling and scoring. Holy cow, that is a goal. Let's clip that one and add it to the highlight reel. Look at the hustle to come and get this. The pass ahead and stumbling, but still controlling himself. That is an absolute beauty. That was Chance Hill taking that pass. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Trevor's he's enjoying that one. I mean, the catch alone was pretty impressive. And then, the turn and get forward and get that shot off as he was stumbling. Very impressive. We've got 42 seconds of 4-on-4 left. Thanks so much, everyone, for being with us. Great to have you all aboard. Again, about a week to go in this Can-Am regular season. Then the playoffs hit. Blue Squatch will have tons of playoff coverage, leading to the crowning of the Can-Am champion and see who will go to the President's Cup, which is out in Ladner this year, where the Pioneers have become a bit of a dynasty. See how they do this year. Think they're going to be good again. Scooped up, trying to drive to the net. Nice hustle back. Almost a chance there for Tim Johnson. Keenan Ninham with the assist on that one. Got to give him credit because that was a beautiful pass. And now the Warriors coming back up the other way. 12 left on the 4-on-4. Phil Henry, nice pass on the goal. Haudenosaunee Miracle is just lethal coming off the bench. And watch this one. Again, the great passing play, just run the floor, always looking to push the pace. And Haudenosaunee Miracle, how about that catch and just the sweeping sidearm shot. See the look towards the bench, and then don't look. I love that part of it on the pass by Phil Henry. Peeks over at the bench, doesn't stare down the bench to let the defenders, who are just hustling back, trying to get any guide they can to see what might be coming. And he does not give it away that Haudenosaunee Miracle is streaking open from the bench. So that leaves that passing lane open. He takes it perfectly. But what a response here from Anthony Patterson. You see Patterson just scoops this one up all on his own as that ball pops free. Just grabs the loose ball and perfectly placed just past the left arm of Jay Gibson. And that was a shorthanded goal for the Tonawanda Braves. They're turning things around a little bit. Here they go. They get the ball off the face-off, and Avery Steinbach Parker. He'll be playing in the Begataway Cup this year with the Brock Badgers hosting. There's a save by Gibson. Oh, what a putback. Beautiful play there. Owen Hill, who's had some chances tonight. I believe that's his first goal. Big rip from the outside, and nobody picked up Owen Hill. You can't just leave him alone. All on his own. Look at Owen Hill, just circles out. Little bee sting pick, and that was enough. Picks Tom Montour. Montour is ready to head the other way, and nobody was on Owen Hill. He is deadly in tight. He makes it count. Another shorthanded goal. How many shorthanded goals is that in this game, Trevor? Is that 5 or 6? It's at least 5 that we're sure of. There maybe have been a 6. Who knows? So far, nobody's declining any penalties. Battle behind the net. Keenan Ninham trying to come away with it. I remember seeing Keenan Ninham play last year and just liking his game more and more as he goes. And I love the little heads-up play there. I think it was Silas Jonathan, number 6, who stepped out into the crease when he realized that Jake Lazor was kind of back getting involved in the play, and he wanted to be out there just in case the ball popped loose and Lazor wasn't quite back in his net yet. Jonathan handed it off, and Steinbach Parker is going to get to the net, get a shot. Gibson was all over that, scooped up in the crease, and they're yelling up No, they're yelling timeout because there's 24 seconds left. So you can see on this replay that it'll be scooped up, and they're thinking up the floor. Kobe Martin, he's looking up. And I thought they were yelling, up, up, up. No, they're yelling timeout. And Marshall Palace, he's had a busy day. Offensive coach for the Junior B Six Nations Fire as they won 12-6 against the Tonawanda Braves earlier in the day in FNLA action. And now he is drawing something up to try to recreate some of the lead that the Grand River Warriors have had, because the Tonawanda Braves are employing shorthanded goals to fight back into it. You can go to Facebook and Instagram. Go to Blue Squatch on Instagram, Blue Squatch Productions, and you will see a ton of cool stuff. Greg puts up lots of highlight reels. It's really fun, some of the stuff that he edits together. And you will also see scheduling information, standings, stats of the league as they move into the playoff season. What are the Warriors going to do with the 6-on-5 in the final seconds of this period? They're going to start way back in their own end. Haudenosaunee Miracle. There's lots of time. They're not shooting for a while with 24 seconds. They'll wait till about 8 to go before they start their move. In case you're not sure, we do talk about that pretty standardly, that you're not going to go early. You just don't want to give a chance to give up the ball and let the team have a shot on the empty net. So you wait till about now with 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, we have it on our score shot clock. And it's grabbed that shot saved by Jake Lazor. The shot clock to our left was not going, so they couldn't see it. But on the right, we could see it on the scoreboard. So through 40 minutes, it's 13-12 for the Grand River Warriors over the Tonawanda Braves. We thought it was going to be a dandy. It is a dandy. I'm Steven Stamp for Blue Squatch Productions. Thanks so much to Legends General Store, Plank Road, One Stop, and Sea Hill Constructions. We'll be back in 10 minutes for what should be a great third period.
To you and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road, One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road, One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road, One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road, One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road, One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road, One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road, One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road, One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's been awesome. Also, Plank Road One Stop for all your tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squash Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations.
Welcome back, lacrosse friends. There we go. So, welcome back, lacrosse friends. We're ready for period 3. There's a discussion going on with the officials. They're looking at the sheets, and I don't know. I think Tonawanda has a question about something. You can see them just gesticulating. So we'll see if anything comes of it. This is. Wait, was it not 13-12 when we went to the break, Trevor? It's showing 14-11 now. It was 13-12, right? Okay, I think that's what they're trying to sort out is the score, because Tonawanda thought they were within one at 13-12. Now it shows 14-11, and I don't think they like it. don't blame them either. Yeah, so I mean it was for sure 13-12 on the scoreboard. I think Grand River's saying that there was a mistake, so they were fixing the score, and Tonawanda saying no, it was all good at 13-12. I'll tell you, at one point it did feel like Tonawanda came back in a hurry. And I wonder if there was a goal put up on the wrong side, but we'll see. Just taking a look at everyone in the chat. Thanks so much. I didn't even realize the chat was on. I forgot about it for the first 2 periods. I'll admit, sorry about that. But yeah, great to hear from everyone in the chat. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And yeah, Blue Squatch does a great job. I am so happy to be a part of this. They do such a good job, and I'm happy to be here. And somebody was mentioning young players coming up, and they mentioned Annalise Dockstader. And yeah, he is out west having a fantastic year. I believe he's with Coquitlam Adnex in Junior A, the BC Junior A League. Annalise has been terrific. There are so many good young players. It's been an absolute pleasure. There's a lot of talent coming up. I mean, you look across the nation, the 2 nations of Canada, the U.S., and of course all the First Nations where this wonderful creators game is played. And
Predictions and things about how this sport is going to go because the numbers tend to be down and this and that. But man, there's some skill. And that's going to penalty. We'll see what happens at the end of the play here, right off the face-off. There's a check in the back from Danny Weiss, and then it's the second one. It's that bump with the shoulder, or the elbow to the shoulder. I think it's really could have called that one, but definitely that second bump. We talked about the new facility in Oneida. We're going to go to the power play here, but yeah, I cannot wait to get down there. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It's like a similar type of thing to the field house over around the Dogger, which is just gorgeous. Here's Chase Abrams taking that pass low, and Tonawanda is on the power play after the Danny Vice penalty. They go to the back door, doesn't connect, but Chase Abrams does get it, and Jay Gibson has to pop onto the crease there. Tommy Montour into the offensive zone. Shoot, foot shake by Jake Lazor, and we got to play a penalty behind the play. It's a roughing call. I think it's Waylon Abrams, and that is not really a good decision. I don't know what happened, and you know what, I've done boneheaded things during games. I don't let my emotions get away with me, so I'm not going to be too hard on him, but you're down by a goal. It goes back to 13-12. It was right. I don't know why the clock changed before change during the intermission, but it has been put back to the correct 13-12. And we're 4-on-4 for about a minute 22 here. Spinning underneath is Gus Miracle. That pass went right off the face. Jonathan, but a great chance lands off the post. What a glorious opportunity there for Todd Thomas. All the way back over center, and he's tracked down by Jake Bomberry. Strong game. Pass on top doesn't quite connect with Thomas. Oh, sorry, Keith Harris is looking for that one. Here's the outlet pass. And Sam Seneca stepped across center. Standing the check from his opposite number 22. That's Adam Antoine on him. Trying to spin under the, it's going to be a holding penalty. And it might be kind of at the end of this play. Anthony Patterson tries to drive through. You can see it might be okay right here, but then you kind of throw that arm around as he's going down. And yeah, that's a tough one because he might have had to play anyway. You know what? He got the hand loose and grabbed him, and that did cause part of the fall. So take it all back. I think that was a penalty right off the bat. We're 4-on-3. There's a ton of space. Jake Abrams thinks about his shot, doesn't like it, so he pirouettes back in. Back door, just missing on the far side. That's where Waylon Abrams would usually be, but he's in the penalty box. Jake tries a bouncer. Lovely shot, but just off the arm of Jay Gibson. Hard rip sidearm by Cam Simpson. Nice job on the rebound by Jake Abrams to allow Simpson to go in and get it. Now Simpson on top of the tree. That is a beauty. Nicely run power play by the Braves. Great passing, but it all started before that with the rebound work by Jake Abrams. I love the way he walks this. The big guy, 77. On this rebound off the, we're just catching the end of it there, but he made the pitch on the loose ball off the rebound. That lets him get it back. That makes the pass across to the left side work, and that leads to that easy tuck home for Sam Simpson. He was saying, I talked to him briefly between periods, saw him in the hallway as I was going by to fill up my water bottle, and he was saying, as he approached in the hallway, that it is like 20 degrees hotter. It's pretty warm in the building. He was saying it's way hotter in the locker room. So they were just seeing him in the hallway. Should be 13-13. Hasn't gone up yet. Tonawanda's going to get a bit of a complex if they're not being given their goals here. There it goes. We're at 13-13. There's just 3 seconds left of the 4-on-4. And then here comes Danny Vice. He's going to race up to try and join the offense. We're going to have a loose ball push with the Tonawanda ball. Tonawanda scored for 20 seconds. They got a lot of guys on the floor. They absolutely had 5 out there while they short-handed. And he was heading to the back or behind the play, so didn't get noticed. Didn't cost him possession. 10 on the shot clock as Steinbach Parker makes the pass across. Swim move. Hard twister there, taken by Zachary Perry.
Ball is loose in the corner. The 30-second shot clock will expire. Here comes Dust Miracle. Steps around the pick. Pretty good defensive work. He does get the pass across, though, in the hard blast taken there. But that was turned aside. It was Todd Thomas's shot. They're trying to find the 50-50 winner here. They've already announced it. The person hasn't gone to get it. They're too enraptured by the game. You got to wait until they have a break to go and get that 50-50. You don't want to leave this 13-13 game just 3.5 minutes into the third period. I'm Steven Stamp with Blue Squatch Productions. Really pleased to be bringing this game from the ILA. And that ball just pops out of the stick of Silas Jonathan. And Danny Weiss rumbling, sees where the player was and protects it. Nice veteran heads-up play by Danny Weiss. He'll shovel it off there. And Adam Antoine steps across backdoor. Oh, what a save! Have a quick peek at that one. Oh, and there's the goal. We don't want to miss it. We're going to go back to live. I'm not sure what we got there. I was just so excited. Cost us a chance to see almost a goal, but it didn't go in. And here come the Braves. We're back at even strength. We're 4 minutes into the third. It's 13-13. It was 7-5 after the first. That's 12 goals. We're at 26. So yes, they've kept going. The scoring has continued. Let's see if they can keep it up. Steinbach Parker steps around a couple of players. They're down to 1 on the shot clock. That didn't get on net, so the 30 will expire. And the Warriors will come back up the other way with Tom Montour. He's going to make the immediate pass. And Jake Bombury has it. That shovel pass went through everybody. Dust Miracle comes away with it. He gets flattened. And here's a break. Probably a good decision there to spin back by Chance Hill. And a little bump to Dust Miracle as he goes by. Things get feisty as you get late in a tight game like this. Here's Gates Abrams trying to fight through the check of Phil Henry. Henry's had a solid game back there. Waylon Abrams still has it. You can hear his teammates yelling, move it, move it. They did move it, and there's a shot. That one's well wide from the stick of Anthony Patterson. Patterson hustles back as Kobe Martin was trying to break out for an outlet pass. Dalton Thomas steps over center. He's going to take a few seconds to get the offense set. Richie Albert out for a fairly rare offensive shift, and we're going to have a penalty coming. So the helmet pops off. Keep your eyes on the top of the screen right there. Oh yeah, that's a pretty big cross check right to the face, and that will be Shadow Jonathan heading off. And he took a penalty earlier in the game behind the play when there would have been a breakaway. I think it was Anthony Patterson breaking out. I think the coaches are going to have a chat with him about discipline after this game. He's done some good stuff, but those are tough ones to be taking. Had some people saying Niwa in the chat for having this on. And we say right back to you, Niwa, for being with us here on Blue Squatch Productions. There's a save. Was it off the post or did Lazor get it? It was a great chance there for Todd Thomas. And then he is low-bridged behind the net. And he didn't enjoy it. The play's back up the floor. I was watching behind the play because I saw there was some feistiness, some temper manifesting. Here's Cam Simpson trying to get underneath. Nice work. Getting back by Dawit Martin. And Stu Martin helps him out. Now there's a penalty coming. They got a little too clingy. And it's going to be a holding call. And who's getting it? Is it? I think it's Dawit Martin. You can see again. The loose hand gets off. It is Dawit Martin. So we've got a minute 15 now of 4-on-4, which we've had a fair bit of as well, before Shadow Jonathan gets out and the Braves will go on the power play. They've got Cam Simpson down low on the right side and Gates Abrams the other righty. He's got the ball right now at the top. Waylon Abrams gets a pick. That's a big one. That's a little too big. No goal as the shot came just after. They want Grand River wants a delay a game penalty. That was pretty close. I don't think so. I mean, you can make the argument, as they did. Went nowhere. Here's Jake Bomberry sidestepping along the boards. 48 left in the 4-on-4. Oh, spinning reverse whip attempt. And that's just swatted in. It's going to be a back in call. So Grand River will get it. That's a nice try by Todd Thomas because you can just hockey stick that ball in. Backing in is Richie Albert. Shovels it through the check attempt. Going to be tracked down by Jake Bomberry. 10 seconds left on the shot clock, so he'll whip it ahead. Well, there's a chance here. They're 2-on-3 in the offensive zone, so Todd Thomas just blasts it. Doesn't get through. Richie Albert has it. He's down to a second. There's a penalty coming. No goal. Let's see the play here. I think the shot did go in after the 30. We'll see if we get it. There's Albert. There's the big hit. And that is going to be an interference call. So it should be 4-on-3 now. It will. 4-on-3 for 7 seconds. And then Jonathan is released and they'll go 5-on-3. And you can see Gates Abrams was indicating, get somebody up here to be the safety valve as we go. We'll go 4-on-3 down low. Jonathan steps out. And they will send someone to the top. There's Gates Abrams. Behind the back. Simpson had to reach to catch it. That one hit the leg of Waylon Abrams. He couldn't get it, and it's picked up there by Rio Johnson. He's on the run. Oh, the Warriors wanted to check from behind on that one as Johnson was flattened. 20 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Anthony Patterson taking his time to get the rest of the cohort out there. They're going everybody down inside the restraining line. No, now Patterson's going to step up top and let them be 4-on-3. They've got 12 on the shot clock. Little shovel pass down to Simpson. Fakes the shot, fakes the pass, shoots. That's stopped by Gibson. Good movement. Oh, Waylon Abrams just missing on the quick stick attempt. They got lots of time left, but he's going to get stripped, or is he? Russ Davis on him. Big whack with the stick. They've got 14 to shoot. Gates Abrams does it off the post. Owen Hill thought about firing right away, but nice job by Kobe Martin and Russ Davis to get up on him defensively. Fresh 30 for the Braves. We're 42 seconds still on the penalty. Oh, there you go. That is the quick stick Waylon Abrams is looking for. They just leave a fair bit of space. You can see the defender, Kobe Martin, closing in on him. Oh, and what is going on with Jay Gibson? I was running the replay. I'm not sure what I saw, but you can see Gibson really struggling to walk, leaning on the boards. And Carter Romanuk is going to get his uppers. He has got to step in here. And boy, what a situation. You've just fallen down 14-13. I believe that might be Tonawanda's first lead of the game. Because there are a couple quick goals off the start, I think, by Grand River. Jay Gibson really having a tough time as he walks off. And the refs are going to have a chat with a player from each team. They call over Avery Steinbach Parker for Tonawanda and Phil Henry for Grand River just to have a discussion here. What a situation for Carter Romanuk to step into. And it's a delay game call. They had a discussion and the call was made. I think they were just explaining to him. They called over the closest player from each team. And that is going to be, oh, actually, no, it was the player that was on it. Something was going on with the sound apparently. Carrie Jane letting us know there was no audio for a bit, but I think we're back. Here from the bench. A 2-minute minor for delay of game is going to put Tonawanda back to the power play. Waylon Abrams with that beautiful goal. Can they add more? The Braves looking to extend it. They get that shot on, but it's a little bit off target. But Anthony Patterson was thinking, let's test Carter Romanek. Waylon Abrams sidearm pass to Gates Abrams. Tries to go back to Waylon. That's off the throat of the stick. Cam Simpson grabs it from the air. Back out to Waylon Abrams. They got to shoot. He gets it on, and Carter Romanek makes the save. And he looks like he's in for the duration, as Jay Gibson was really struggling to the bench, and he has now gone to the dressing room. The pass ahead, caught by Stu Martin. Nice job to avoid getting run into the board, still hang on to the ball. He is killing some time. He had a great penalty kill shift earlier in the game. It's going to be a possession call with the ball going to the Warriors. 1:06 left for them to kill here. Stu Martin starting with it. He might just hang on to it for 30 seconds, especially if they don't come and press him. Gates Abrams has stayed up the floor for Tonawanda, so he is being watched by Rio Johnson. Johnson thinking about slipping up into the offensive zone, but no. Probably not worth that risk, especially in a game where we've had half a dozen shorthanded goals, and Jake Lazor jumps into the play. Look at this pick as he decides, I'm going to get involved, steps out, and that's a big hit. That's no pick. Sorry, that's a hit. Here comes Tonawanda, almost picked off by Rio Johnson. Gates Abrams, tries to hit the cutter, couldn't get it to Waylon, and now the Grand River Warriors have it. Dawit Martin on the run. He's got Dust Miracle with him. He's going to come near side to Kobe Martin, and they're going to slow things down. They can kill the rest of this penalty. There'll only be a couple of seconds difference, so they won't have much of an offensive possession afterwards, but they will be able to kill the infraction. Gates Abrams again up the floor, so Danny Weiss has stayed with him. That's why we're 3-on-4 in the offensive zone. It's getting pretty zesty up in front. And that one's off of the goaltender, Jake Lazor, and up out of play, so it's going to be a fresh 30 for the Warriors, and now they can go to the attack. Dust Miracle with the ball. Drives to the net, shoots, stopped by Lazor. That's going to be a crease violation as he lands in the purple turf. Jake Lazor helps him up. Good sportsmanship. Chance, hard shot. Carter Romanek looking a little shaky as he has just come in. That was a hard shot, but he managed it after Silas Jonathan blasted that one on him. Spinning away, Tom Monter. He scored on a rip from around there earlier in the game, but this time they get all over the stick. Keenan Ninham, it's just too far. It gets away from Romanek too, gets away from everybody. Tom Monter will be the first one there, but Ninham's after him. Nice play by the veteran Monter to just swat that one over to his teammate. Great job, and then clearing it out was Stu Martin. Stu Martin having himself a game, and he almost gets one, but nice job by Lazor to swallow that one up. Nick Gray steps over center, hands it off, and Chubb quickly moves it on. Here's Nelson Logan. 7:40 to go, 14-13. The scoring has slowed down. We thought the defenses and goaltending would come to it. We're going to have a stoppage. John Zabo is calling things down. He's going to go and speak to the bench. Oh, no, it is a penalty. It's a high stick. I thought he was just calling down to say, we got to get something sorted out, but it is a high sticking call on Nick Gray. He heads to the box. Opportunity now for the Warriors to even things up. Although, again, I think we've had more shorthanded goals than power play goals in this game. Here's Haudenosaunee Miracle. Trevor's shrugging. He's not sure. I think we have. Quick stick Miracle. Just misses. It's going to be tracked down there. Nice job to corral that rebound by Dalton Thomas. Harris up top to Jake Bombury. Low shot saved Lazor. Steers it into the corner. It's going to be a loose ball push. Dalton Thomas wasn't very happy about Steve Harris getting bumped, and it's going to be Tonawanda possession. Silas Jonathan was thinking about going to the net. Peels off. Wise decision. Still a minute 20 to go on the penalty to kill. Trying to pull it down. Trying to get a shot off. Zachary Terry. Nice try. Oh, it's in. That's a goal. Zachary Terry, not how he drew it up, but look at the great effort to get in there. He's going to take this shot. It hits the post or the crossbar, goes up, and just spins back in. Did it hit the post or the crossbar, I think? I don't know. It's a bit tricky to see, but Zachary Terry will take it. And it's 15-13, another shorthanded goal. Face-off violation on Anthony D'Amico, and the Warriors will get it. Haudenosaunee Miracle hands it off. Just rolling it over to Jason Henhock. So much fun seeing this Grand River Warriors team play. All these names that you've seen over the years, the Jason Henhocks, the Haudenosaunee Miracles, all these guys, Tommy Montour, the legend. I mean, and there's a shot and a goal by a man trying to make his legend, Todd Thomas. That is a beauty. And I was too excited to catch the replay on time, so we're just going to see the last moments, but it's enough. Haudenosaunee Miracle with the pass. And you'll see Thomas just absolutely ram this one off of the turf. And up and in. That's a power play goal for the Warriors. They're within one. It's 15-14, 6:18 to go. Swatted there by D'Amico, and it does get back to Chubb, but it's picked off or knocked down by Haudenosaunee Miracle. I thought he had it. Let's go the other way around. They announced Miracle from Thomas. That was Thomas from Miracle. With him slamming that one home. Either way, it's 15-14. The Warriors within one. And with possession, Jake Bombury is going to take a shot and score. Jake Bombury points to the sky. Look at this. The defense comes out on him. Gets the pick. That's a really nice pick there from Jason Henhock. Henhock hasn't been super productive in terms of scoring, but you can see the type of work he's doing there. Races in, sets one pick, slips off it, the little hip pick, and that's a beauty to twinkle the twine behind Jake Lazor. We're tied up 15-15, 5:45 to go. Who gets the next one? Could it be Silas Jonathan? He trips up. Oh, things getting a little feisty, and Tom Montour is upset about what happened. And he is pulling the helmet off, and that's just a mistake. The Avery Steinbach Parker went down. Oh, and that is the veteran. Shaken up is Stu Martin. He is heading over. Is he going to the penalty box? Yeah, Stu Martin's going. And Tom Montour is going. And you can see Tommy Montour is indicating, like saying to Avery Steinbach Parker, you're throwing your head back. You're trying to draw it. Well, it worked if that's what he was doing. It looked like pretty solid contact. There was a lot of traffic there. But you can see there's a illegal cross check and then the roughing call. So it's going to be 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes, barring a penalty. I see Montour in there. I'm sure Stu Martin went in as well. He did. So it's going to be Tim Johnson, Kobe Martin, and Phil Henry on the D on this 4-on-3 setup as they leave the safety valve up high. Gates Abrams. Oh, skip pass. Cam Simpson goes low, but nice job by Romanuk to just get that ball, the leg right down on the turf, take away that low opportunity. Tim Johnson fighting through some traffic, gets it over to Henry. Phil Henry, watched by Owen Wilson, tries the overhead wrap check. A little bit of a push. He toppled to the floor, not enough to rise to a call. And here's Owen Hill. He's going to take his time and get forward. They've still got 1:17 left on this 5-on-3. They're just getting their guys up into the offensive zone now. Not in a hurry, but down to 12 on the shot clock. Anthony Patterson behind the back. Gates Abrams fakes far side pass, goes shot near side. Romanek all over that one. He's been sharp since coming in. That's going to be a penalty. A check from behind. And that is Owen Hill going to the box. Sorry, you can see it just being picked up there. There's Owen Hill heading into the penalty box. So that makes it a 4-on-3 for 53 seconds, barring a goal. And then it would actually be a Warriors power play. So can Tonawanda get the ball back here and take advantage? Jake Bomberry directing traffic. Skip step. 11 on the shot clock, 10. Oh, it just gets away from Jason Henhock. Keenan Ninham picks it up. And with 22 seconds left on the 4-on-3, here comes Gates Abrams into the offensive zone. They got to get one more. Oh, no. They've sent too many players. Oh, no, they did send somebody else. It's 4. They have got 4. I thought they were sending a 5th guy out. Gates Abrams shoots. Oh, Romanek just got a bit of that. I thought Abrams had found the spot inside near the far post. Logan Nelson sold me on that shot fake as well and passed it across. Waylon Abrams rips it to Gates. Hard shot by Logan Nelson, but Romanek swallows it up. And we are now to a power play. And on the run is Stu Martin. He wisely pulls up as he saw the defender coming to take away the transition chance. They're going to go to the man advantage here. Haudenosaunee Miracle just backpedals. That shot is tipped. Now, did it go off the defender or was it just stick on stick? It did not. So, but that was picked off by Miracle. The ball went to Tonawanda. Cam Seneca, realizing what had happened, the mistake he'd made, fights hard to get it back. The veteran Seneca gets it ahead, and Nelson Logan steps into the offensive zone. 21 on the penalty, but 7 less than that on the shot clock. Cam Simpson to the far side. Swim move there by Zachary Terry. He loses possession. It's a fresh 30. And that's huge for Tonawanda. They can kill the rest of this penalty, and then they're going to go to not to the power play, back to even strength, but still be on offense. Zachary Terry trying to get away from the checking of Dawit Martin. Here's Steinbach Parker on the near side. Shot from the outside. Good job, Dawit Martin, getting on the stick, getting on hands. Late in the shot clock, that one's well off target, and there's Martin waiting for it. He's just going to pass it to the first man off the bench on, that's Jake Bomberry. Nifty little sidestep to get past Steinbach Parker's back check. We're all even. Less than 2 to go. Here's a chance. Oh, big save, Lazor. Behind the back attempt on the rebound. Nice try there by Dalton Thomas. Now the Braves have it. They're springing somebody from the bench, but good job by the Warriors to get back on D. Wild swinging check from Richie Albert with the one hand there. No call. May have gotten a little fortunate. Oh, he just vacates and lets Anthony Patterson run in. Ill-advised time for a change. That's a lovely pass, though. Phil Henry reaching around the defender to get it to Tom Monter, who blasts it off the post crossbar. Coming all the way back. Dust Miracle gets it. We got 1:14 to go. 15-15. We had 15 goals in the first period. We've had another 15 since. Here's a hard shot from the outside. Foot save, Jake Lazor. 1 minute exactly in regulation time. That's a pretty nifty little roll back into position there by Nick Gray. That ball gets loose. It's picked up on the run. And Chance Hill is just going to slow it down wisely. Passes it back over They set up. Pulling up was Hill. Back over to Waylon Abrams. Hill. I think he was thinking drop step and spin, but Stu Martin was right there. Simpson. Down to 4 seconds. Shot by Waylon Abrams. That's wide. There'll be no reset. So the Warriors are just going to leave it. There's a loose ball push. Oh. Tonawanda wants a call. It's going to be a timeout. There's no penalty at the end there. Wow. 23.2 seconds to go. Carter Romanek has stepped in to the breach after Jay Gibson went down. And he has really helped them out. Wow. Thanks everyone for being here. We're so excited to have you on board. Got 172 people watching, considering we haven't been able to stream. Nobody's really been able to stream from Six Nations for a while. Effectively, so we're pretty excited to be able to do so and have 172 of you with us when this came up on short notice. We love it. There are going to be more and more. And whoever said you never stop Beecher, you're right. Greg Beecher is the man. Okay, the goalie's out. The Warriors have 6 attackers. And they have 18 seconds. They'll wait another 10. Oops, can they finish? I hit the mute the wrong order there. 8 seconds. Here's the pass. Miracle. Pass across. The goal! What a goal! Great play set up by the Warriors. There's Miracle. Moves it on. Back to Miracle through a thicket of players. And what a finish with 3.4 seconds left. You can see the celebration. Who was that? Was that Steve Harris? Let's watch it once more. Miracle gets it back. Look at the crowd that Haudenosaunee Miracle has to pass it through. And I love the little clutch by Steve Harris. He knew he didn't have it, or he saw that Lazor was in position ready for it. And that could, I would imagine, be a game-winning goal. Yep. Richie Albert is just going to lean on the ball and not let anything happen in the final few seconds. A little bit of feistiness here. A punch thrown at the end there by Phil Henry. The Braves coming up to point it. Some jawing. And the official is doing a nice job jumping in between. Oh, a little grabbing of face masks. What a great game. 16-15. Grand River Warriors win it on a goal with 3.4 seconds to go. I think they're getting things sorted out. Yeah, there we go. Shall we take one more look at that winning goal? We shall. Through the thicket. Hesitate. Rip. What a goal. And the handshakes. Peace descends upon the ILA after a fantastic, feisty, and fun game of lacrosse in the Can-Am Senior B League. Wow, that was fantastic. Trevor Butts, thanks for being here with us. To all of you watching, thank you, lacrosse friends. It was great to have you here. What a game. Made it all worthwhile. It took a bit to make this happen, but we are thrilled that we were able to, and thrilled that you were with us. Stay with us on Blue Squatch Productions. We got Junior B Lacrosse. We got Senior B Lacrosse. We got tournaments. There's a lot on Blue Squatch, and this is one of the best games I've seen in a while. Thanks so much. We will be with you shortly for more Blue Squatch lacrosse action.
Tobacco needs. Grand River, Six Nations, and Blue Squatch Productions would like to thank Hill Construction for sponsoring these streams today, bringing the juniors and senior games to you, and Legends General Store. We love it up here in Six Nations. Everybody's